offices na half day. Okay. Pero hindi po dahil ganun
island-wide conference last month, Visayan, Mindanao, at saka sa Luzon. Sa Luzon, yung last week of June. So, bali, nag-participate ako doon for 2 days. And I will just share with you yung highlight kung ano yung ginawa, kung ano yung pinaka-meet ng child pornography. Kasi it's also part of the child labor and also the trafficking. Kasi ito po yung, di ba, sinabi kanina sa child labor presentation na yung it is harmful to the child's spiritual and moral development. At saka, yung dahil sa distorted value system din, ng parents and even yung other people involved sa mga bata. So, consider this, ito yung ginamit na present ng UNICEF sa amin. At define, paano ba to? Ayaw. Child pornography in the Philippines. Definition of child pornography is any representation by whatever means of a child engaged in real or simulated explicit sexual activities or any representation of the sexual parts of the child. Ito po ang definition ng United Nations Convention on the Rights of the Child. Baka sabing real, yung real act, simulation, maaaring yun sa mga films or sa mga print ads. Okay, child pornography is a fundamental violation of the child's right to be protected from all forms of abuse, exploitation, and violence. However, it is seldom recognized. Bakit siya hindi masyadong nare-recognize? Dahil it's not visible as other child protection issues. Pagka nakita mo yung bata, hindi mo alam na victim na pala siya ng child pornography, no? At saka yung victimization of children will not be known unless it is reported by the child or by his or her kin. At saka people do not know or do not recognize child pornography. Tatanong ko kayo ba nare-recognize yung child pornography? Hindi rin. So it's really very important din na malaman din natin ito. So let's examine the prevalence of child pornography in the Philippines, including accounts of actual cases in the country. The mechanics of the production and distribution of child pornography in the country to the rest of the world. The role of poverty, tourism, commercial sexual exploitation of children and other social historical factors in child pornography, and the role of the internet and electronic commerce in the distribution of pornography. Okay, let us also examine the national and international laws that protect children from child pornography and the possible gaps and loopholes in these laws and their implementation. So, napresenta natin yung dalawang batas. Lagi lang na-mention about child pornography, pero wala pang masyadong dinil or wala pang batas na talagang focus lang sa child pornography. So, we are here talaga kung paano natin pagtutulong-tulungan, paano tayo mag-build ng alliance to combat this child pornography. So, makikita rin natin dito, examine din natin yung role natin as faith-based organizations and other networks of organizations in preventing child pornography and providing intervention to victims. And also, let us give recommendations for combating child pornography in the country. Okay, sino pa yung mga perpetrators? Most documented cases of child pornography have been instigated by foreigners. And Filipino accomplices either help as procurer or business partners, and existence of pedophile rings. Nag-start ito nang magkaroon ng record on 1970. Sino naman pinanganak dito ng 1970? Sabihin, 1980 kayo pinanganak.
Lower. Lower, please.
Okay, American GIs from Vietnam went to Southeast Asia, including the Philippines, for rest and recreation. Pero hindi lang pala rest and recreation yung ginawa nila. Some soldiers took sexually graphic pictures of children. Graphic pictures, And then in 1988, ito yung napaka-controversial na na nababalitaan natin sa Pagsanhan. Use of widespread pedophilia of Pagsanhan, Laguna reached the BID. I think panahon to ni Miriam Defensor Santiago. No? The crackdown resulted in the arrest of 22 foreign nationals, mostly elderly males. Ito yung sinasabi ni Lolo. Gaganda ko ngayon, Lolo Robby. Na sinabi niya yung mga foreign nationals na matatanda talaga. Suspected of being involved in the production of pornography, drug abuse, and sexual abuse of children. Si Andrew Harvey, who victimized at least 590 Pagsanhan children ages 7 to 17 years. 590, ako, paano kaya na ginawa yan?
Oo nga.
Unbelievable.
Victimized.
Okay, 1990s.
Yes,
Japanese, Hisahoshi Naoyoshi Maruyama case. At saka si Felix Van den Hos ng Belgian, and Lee Jess, Australian, and Derek Turner, isang British. Ito yung The Orchid Club, nagkaroon ng isang club, members from Europe and North America. The Wonderland Club. Ito yung 2 million photos of children ay napapublish. Sino nakakalaro ng Orchid Club? Buti naman, wala. Kung nagtaas kayo, ibig sabihin, member kayo nito. Okay, in year 2000, Puerto Galera, Mindoro case, ongoing pa rin. At saka yung websites, huwag yung bubuksan to ha, like Paradise Lolita and Lollipop, featured Asian children in nude poses and sexual acts. The company carried a Philippine domain name, identifier, and provided a Philippine-based email address, but was registered to a US company. Imagine, Filipino pala to, no? Yung domain na to galing dito, pero sa US pala nila naka-register. Ang galing natin sa mga negosyo, no?
Siyempre, pagkakakitaan yun.
Oh, what does this indicate? Anong ibig sabihin nito? Organized pornographers are setting up businesses in the Philippines, operated by foreign and Filipino partners with connections in Western countries. Local pornography in the form of VCD and DVDs, magazines, and tabloids. Doon sa Raon, pag tumadaan kayo doon, may mga CD, VCD na talagang gold pa talaga.
Meron?
Even daylight pa yun ha, hindi lang sa gabi nakikita yon. Dumasyal kayo doon, makikita nyo ang dami doon. Social factors, prostitution and sex tourism, poverty, peer influence, and gender-based discrimination. At saka din, malaki din role yung information technology, the internet, and the World Wide Web. Free and paid pornographic websites, email and e-groups, instant message systems, cybersex channels, and encryption. Siguro sa mga news na panood nyo, no, yung sa cybersex, na yung webcam, yung mga internet cafe, meron silang secluded place na cubicle, nasarado siya, yung pala may ginagawa na pala mga bata doon. And ang ginagawa pa nila ang pag-charge pala nun through credit cards. O kaya sa load.
May-ari.
O sasabihin, I will show you yung part ng katawan ko, pasahan mo ako ng load. And going back dito sa ibang mga sa batang ginagamit, there is one kid na nag-confess, sinabi niya na yung sa sex tour, tawag namin yung excursion sa Laguna. Ilang bata yun na dinala sa Laguna, tapos nag-post sila na hubot-hubad. Tapos they were only paid at least a couple of hundreds lang, mga 200. Tapos sinabi nila, ate, wala namang silang ginawa sa amin eh. Hindi kami ginalaw, basta nag-posing lang kami. Just for $200, pero hindi nila alam, yung nagkuha ng picture sa kanila ay kumita na ng $1,000,000 na dollars. Tapos sabihin natin parang walang harm, pero there is meron itong psychological effect sa bata. Kasi pagtanda niya at ma-realize niya to, ay talagang makaka-apekto to sa kanilang pagkatao. Kaya nandito tayo mga religious groups para kung ano talaga yung ating ina-advocate, yung moral and spiritual values ng ating mga bata. Ito ngayon ang ating mga challenges. So So, little understood and covered issue, difficulty in identifying the victims, perpetrators, and users. Difficulty in determining the age or identity of the victim. Kaya nga ito yung sinabi kanina ng taga-NSO, mahalaga talaga ang birth registration. Kaya maganda rin na tingnan natin yung mga bata natin sa congregation natin o yung sa group of natin. Lalo na sa Muslim, alam ko maraming wala pa rin ng mga birth registration, pero madami nang ginagawa talagang ating government para maayos yan. Kaya mahalaga talaga ma-identify yung age ng bata. At saka yung modern technology, linked with other forms of sexual exploitation, and the statistics are local cooperation and establishing a referral network. Kaya tayo nandito nagtulong para tayo ay mag-establish tayo talaga ng referral system among our group. Address all interrelated forms of commercially sexual exploited children. Advocacy and education, enact relevant ordinances, lobby for national law to combat child pornography, strengthen law enforcement and justice system, gather and validate data. Napakahina ng grupo natin. I-share natin to what we have learned from this advocacy orientation and media advocacy. Grassroots community education about the issue of child pornography and other forms of CSEC. Educate ourselves and other duty bearers. Now, relevant law and ordinances. Kung may time pa kayo, let's review the existing children code of our city or municipality and other local policies affecting children. Enact ordinances and adopt policies to protect children. Support and join lobbying for effective legislation to address child pornography. Itong lobbying, hindi naman ito yung magmamarcha sa kalye, no? Na parang sinusupport na para ma-address lang itong child pornography. We can lobby through letters. Pwede yun, we can write the congressman ng ating area. And also strengthen the law enforcement and justice system. Kung kaya nyo mag-train ng law enforcement personnel, prosecutors, and justices, encourage community, including the private business sector, to report suspected violations. Research and data gathering. Consider this. Document cases and possible cases of child pornography and other forms of CSEC. Come up with a comprehensive situation analysis of child protection issues, including child pornography and other emerging child protection issues. Look into the modus operandi of perpetrators. Okay, ito yung mga news na ano dito sa Cebu. Last lockdown talaga ito pagka sa cyber. Together para magkaroon ng
mga service providers. At hopefully, yung batas na nakapinding sa Senate, may isang mabigyan ng provision yung mga service providers na kung pwedeng maging part sila sa program.
Kaya nga doon sa first part na
Pwedeng bawalan or else they will suffer pagdating sa school.
Sir, meron mga library naman ng mga may internet.
Yan, but in other cities po, may mga computer sila within their laboratory. But unfortunately, there are some school officials who don't allow their students to use. So, bali, birbis. Yung kasi, the last time I was able to solicit, bali, mga information materials on internet cafe from ICPAT, nabigyan nila ako ng mga posters, mga tipsters. Organize yung mga internet cafes within their respective areas para makapag-post ng mga posters na yun. Para ma-avoid naman natin yan. Eh talagang problema tayo dyan sa mga pornography through internet. Talagang problema talaga yan.
Saka sir, buti sa police kayo sir. Maraming mga internet cafe na, di ba, yung mga games, intellectual property yan. Yung mga karamihan, puro pirated yung ano nila eh. Doon yung program nila doon, hindi naman original na binili nila yun eh.
Correct po yun. Kasi madali na kasi madali kasi magkaroon na accessibility doon sa CD writers. Bumili ka, how much is the CD writer? 2,000 pesos lang. May mga portable CD writers na. So napakadali sa photos. So mahirap ma-detect yun. Pag pumasok yun sa putot, kinopya mo, pinasok mo sa computer mo, sooner or later, makikita mo doon. May mga virus na yun. Pasok din sa system ng computer na. Panalain na lang. Kaya talagang mapasok ng system, yung talagang kabuuan, yung inner level of the system para palit computer na. Medyo matauhan yung mga magulang.
Kaya na nasabi ko yung conference na ito ay 2 days. Ngayon, ang gawin natin ngayon, anong magagawa natin ngayon as a religious group? Siguro, may papel kayo dyan sa kit ninyo. Gawa tayo ng commitment natin o ano yung plano natin na pwede natin gawin. Kung kayo magkagrupo, kunyari yung taga-Muslim Affairs, pwede kayo maggrupo. Tapos, APCOP, sama na kayo sa AMACOP. Jesus and Lord, ano ba? Gusto niyo solo-solo by groupin niyo,
Siguro mas maganda kung by churches kasi at least
by group na lang. Kasi
Oo.
meron dito, isa lang eh. May kasama kayo, Father? Kung kaya niyo ng plano po. Ngayon, kung gusto niyo pong ibaba po, kunyari gusto niyo i-echo nito, at kailangan niyo po yung assistance namin, willing po si Al.
Pwede po sa ate Au.
Tsaka si Lolo Romy.
Oo, basta pamimeriendahin nyo lang. Di ba? Ate Au, basta
Pwede namin i-provide yun. At saka kung gusto niyo pong magkaroon pa ng another meeting, tapos during that meeting, bibigay namin sa inyo yung mga reference. Kasi kahapon, last minute, tumawa ko sa UNICEF. They can provide the materials, kaya lang walang nag-pick up doon dahil na lahat kami nandito. Siguro yung sa next meeting natin, we can provide all the materials na kailanganin ninyo. Kaya ang tanong, are you willing?
Yes.
Oo.
Same place?
Next Wednesday.
Ha? Nagaya.
Anong gusto niyong araw? Next week wala.
Wala tayo dito. Nasa team building tayo. Di ba team,
Basta niya by August?
team building eh?
Kaya by August.
18 to 20.
Or third week.
Hindi.
Ibigay namin. So, ipoprovide po namin yan sa inyo. Plus pa yung other materials na nire-request ni Ms. Aleta sa UNICEF. So, ibibigay po namin yun doon pag nag-meet tayo ulit sa August.
August.
Okay lang po ba yun sa inyo? Pero kung may gusto ninyo po mag-conduct ng advocacy sa organization nyo, sabi nga ni Ms. Aleta kanina, willing daw ako. Hindi, willing po talaga kami ni Ms. Aleta na mag-conduct ng advocacy orientation. Free lang po yun, wala pong bayad. Ang mahalaga po, mapalaganap natin, may maganda tayong intention, mapalaganap natin itong programa kahit sa ating pakikipag-communicate lang sa ibang tao. So, makakapag-advocate tayo dito sa Child Labor Program. So, ito po sinusulat ni Ms. Aleta, telephone number po yun namin. Kung may mga alam po kayong kaso ng child labor o kung may mga lumapit sa inyo na may nagsumbong na tungkol po sa pang-aabuso ng bata regarding ng mga child labor related na kaso, itawag nyo lang po dito sa amin, sa number na to. Ayan. Ito yung number ko, cell number. Kung ayaw nyo na pong ipaalam, kung kunyari, secret lang yung ayaw nyo ipaalam kung sino yung magsumbong. Kasi i-verify pa naman namin. I-text nyo lang po ako dyan. Yung 0919-896-8970. A-actionan po namin yan. I-verify namin, ipapasurveillance namin. Tsaka yan naman po yung telepono namin, 339-2014. Ayun. Ito naman po sa NCRPO.
Makasama pa rin ako sa mga advocacy nyo. Pwede rin po ako.
Saan po
Ayan.
natin?
Pag-invite kayo ng mga PNP within your area.
Dapat siguro mga barangay ang mga ano ni Kuya. Oh, barangay eh.
Po tayo ng makapag-team building po kayo sa kanila.
Kasi,
Doon po sa mga groups, sa mga organization na nagko-community based, yung may mga programa po sa community, baka nag-groupings po activity na pwedeng isisingit natin itong mga batas na to. pwede naman namin i-shorten yung i-adapt namin kung sino yung participants. So, willing po kaming gawin yun. I-inform nyo lang po kami kung kailan, 1 week na before activity, para po makapaghanda rin kami. So, i-discuss po natin yung mga katulad ng diniscuss natin kanina.
So, commitment na ba?
So, tingnan lang po natin kung
Baka sa rescue
okay.
sila.
So, yung grupo dito sabi nila sa advocacy sila. Kahit magbigay ng information, networking, information.
Sa mga areas namin.
Kung may mga organization dito na may mga educational assistance, kasi may mga rescued minors po kami na gusto mag-aral. Gusto ka skills training, baka mayroon po dito sa inyo. So, pwede niyo pong i-ano.
Okay.
Okay, on our side, we plan to do the following: report cases na malalaman namin to DOL and to Department of Labor and to PNP and CRPO. And then, we're also willing to provide pre-counseling and spiritual guidance sa mga victims.
Good.
And then also, kasi in our movement, in our church, we have what we call campus ministry.
Good.
So, we also welcome mga schools,
Youth on fire.
yung elementary, high school, and college campuses. They want us to come in their schools and provide biblical leadership training or seminars.
Okay, good.
Integration na to.
We are willing to do it for free.
Okay.
Under promise. Under promise yan, promise ba?
Commitment.
Funding right values, to promote awareness on the related laws, to provide offer proper education for the children since JIL has also Christian school, to link with SONTB. JIL po ay meron pa rin namang Diyos at Bayan, PGM Forum na pwede pong maging link ng DOL. Also yung TCJV sa Laguna. So yun pong, kung kailangan ng media, although nagtatago kayo, yung at least yung mga tungkol dun sa objectives ng DOL, we can offer. O kaya nga, we offer this, kung pwede kayong maging resource speaker sa iba ng program. Okay, well, nabanggit na yung pag-report sa counseling, ano na po yun yung basics sa mga churches po.
Our plan is to disseminate information to the different Metro Manila Muslim-based community leaders, the Child Labor Advocacy Program, and to conduct community-based lecture meeting to the different leaders. Commitment, full support, commitment for the well-being community and the program itself. To establish connection with DOL, TNT, and others agency committed to the Child Labor Advocacy Program. That's all.
So, yun po yung maaari namin i-offer sa community aside from echoing the information about child advocacy.
Opinion, fully trust me to speak for our group because we are affected by the weather. We committed to come here together, but he was not able to come. And so I had to keep texting him. Yeah, he texted me. Now we commit to by the way, there is a need for an explanation because ours is just one sentence. But this has much meaning for us. We commit to transform our whole children ministry to protect and care for the holistic needs of children within and beyond our faith-based community.
In behalf of the clergy and faithful of the Iglesia Filipina Independiente or Philippine Independent Church, I do hereby commit myself to support this noble endeavor of DOL to eliminate the child labor and trafficking by incorporating the child labor laws RA number 9231 and RA 9208 in our 10-year strategic plan, TYSP, particularly on the area of witness and social services. Because we believe that this endeavor is an integral part of the mission and ministry of the Church entrusted by Jesus Christ our Lord. The following are activities which these laws may be incorporated. First, family camp on October. And second, month of the Lady, this every October. Third, Bible study. Fourth, children's camp and Sunday school. Fifth, street children ministry program. That's all. Is already lined up in our calendar.
Okay.
So we will be
Provide nyo na lang po ako ng
Our commitment we commit to support the advocacy orientation on child labor laws through re-echoing the seminar in our constituents, in our churches in ABCO, provide shelters for the victims of child labor laws, helping in information dissemination to our churches in district-wide area, educate our Christian educators about the child labor laws. Our plans, meron ng dalawa, for the meantime. Number one, invite the group to speak during our national activities and gatherings about child labor laws. Number two, encourage our law enforcing bodies, maybe our judicial commission, to pursue or implement laws concerning child pornography and trafficking.
Kami-apat na Miss Rhea, si Alena, at si PO for Tatuig. Okay.
Tayo po. Nakapalikod naman.
In our group, we commit ourselves to relate everything that has been learned in this seminar. Number two, I encourage parents to adopt safety measures to protect children. Number three, supply our constituents knowledge about preventive measures to protect children. Number four, coordinate with government agencies who also look forward for the welfare of children. Unite leaders and educators to equip our members for the expansion of information drive. And elimination.
Acronym kayo.
Elimination can be elimination of hazardous prostitution can be done by united effort.
Ang gaganda po ng mga commitment siguro ko sa pamamagitan po nitong mga ibinigay yung commitment sa amin na palagay ko naman ay mababawasan na. Hindi man natin matotally matanggal yung child labor dahil imposible naman po talagang maalis ang child laborers dahil nga sa condition natin, economic condition, mababawasan po sa pamamagitan ng mga hinumit nyo ng mga advocacies na gagawin natin. So, sa pang... Dahil i-fax po yun, i-fax nyo na lang yung number kanina diyan, yung 33920. Dahil i-fax po yun, pwede nyo i-fax na lang sa akin.
Pinag-ipinahan. Diba?
Saan napunta?
Kinopya naman siguro.
Baka dyan nasama. Di pa kayo check.
Sa email natin. Kasi ako, interested ako ano yun sa email para
magamit ko yung sa
Ilagay na po email natin yun. Sige.
Okay, ano na lang natin.
Tsaka kung ano pa yung mga information na
sa
makukuha
mga small
natin.
gatherings na yun siya, pero pag mga malakihan, we will be inviting.
Na siya po magbigay ng huling pananalita.
Closing.
Gusto yung kumanda para tumingin na yun.
Ate Rhea, mukhang nilalang titigil. Titigil ulan.
Nagsimula na tayo. Pag kami